audiobooks then. So for
Yes.
me, it's kind of just part and parcel. I drive a bit during the week for work, so in the ear, off I go. But for you, it's
Yes. Yeah, this is it. It's like I'm trying harder. Audiobooks in the past for me, I've managed to do like non-fiction ones before, but I've struggled a little bit with fiction. Um, but you gave me some really good advice when I was like, right, I want to try again. That was one of my goals at the beginning of
yes,
the year. And you said to me, make sure you listen to the sample of the
yes,
narrators.
God,
So I did that. I like went through, I put in my wish list like a bunch of different books that I was interested in listening to. And I tried the samples kind of one after the other. And I was really surprised. There was one that I was like, as soon as they started, I was like, oh my God, no. No,
yes.
no, no. I
This
cannot
is the
deal with
thing.
how they're doing that. If I was reading it on a page, I would probably be absolutely fine with the words that are being used. But
Yes,
the way they were doing it was just like so it felt over dramatic and patronizing at the same
this,
time. I don't know. I
yeah.
was like,
I don't know how
mm-mm.
you're managing both, but goddamn, you're
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah,
This
you're
was it.
doing it
So,
under duress or something.
oh
I don't
yeah.
know.
That was it. It was. I don't want to call out. It wasn't a specific gender because sometimes a man's been doing it, and it's like, oh
Yeah,
no. But just this woman. It was a historic one, and it was just so twee and annoying. Bless her. And I was like, I did a chapter. And
yeah,
I just can't even. And I've not even got to her doing the dude's point of view. It was just the
yeah,
woman. I was like, oh, I can't. And that was yeah,
yeah. So I
into the
found
bin.
one that I'd wanted to read anyway, and I liked the narration. Um, Interestingly, though, it was like the sample was only the woman narrator, and it's split between a woman and a
Oh, you got a
man.
mix. Yes.
And so it was like, oh, what if he'd been terrible? It's like 50% of the book I'm
Yeah.
stuck with.
You just have to
But
read
no,
that bit aloud.
but they're no, it's really nice and
Excellent.
it's working really well. But one of the other samples that I listened to, it was interesting because I was enjoying listening to it, but I could tell as I was listening that if I'd been reading it, I wouldn't have been as engaged as if I had been
Yeah.
as I was when I was listening. And I wondered if you'd sort of what do you find there are books that you listen to and you think if I'd read that I wouldn't have been as
Yeah, it probably
interested?
wouldn't have pulled me in as much.
Yeah.
Not that I've noticed, no, but it's something that I might take away. Well, okay, so I've got it's not romantasy, so I think I told you I'm doing Entangled by Rebecca Quinn at the minute. So I did the first one, which I think was Ensnared, and it's dystopian.
Okay.
But
Mm-hmm.
on this one, there are 10 people who are talking,
Wow. Oh my
and
God.
yeah, so it's really crazy that I don't know if you'll be able to listen to one after with just one person doing it because you get so
Yeah.
drawn into that that I
Okay.
can lose like an hour and go, okay, what the hell just happened? Because I've got the woman doing this and then I've got Jacob doing this and then Dom's come in and Bo's talking and then she's
So,
got a memory of somebody who's Jasper's chatting and his voice comes in over the top while she's kind of doing the narrative as well. And it's like,
yeah.
oh my God, it's like watching a TV just
Mm-hmm.
watching the scene play out, but in my head, it's
Yeah.
mental. I'm really enjoying it.
So it is like listening to a radio play more
Yes.
than an audio book kind of
Yeah.
thing.
And it's
So what,
just,
how
it's
do they
so cool.
work that with like the narrative bits in between the dialogue then?
So yeah, so the whoever is the each person has their own chapters. So if it's Eden is
Oh,
the
okay.
wench, so she's doing her chapter, and then if
Oh, all
she's
right. It
speaking
is point
to
of view.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So if it's her POV, and she'll be th even her thoughts of what they might say, the actor comes in
Yeah.
and does his chatter, or the other actress comes in and does it,
Hmm.
and it's so well done, and I'm just yeah loving
See,
it.
that was what I was listening to as well, because I was like, when you've got like it's split between dual POV, but then the characters are interacting with each other, I was like, oh, it'd kind of be good if that actor had been coming in to
Yes,
do their bits of dialogue rather than them doing like
yeah,
the
doing
man
it.
doing a bit more of a high-pitched voice
Yeah.
or the
Oh
woman
no, it's
trying to lower her
yeah.
voice for it.
This is
And
it.
it's like, because it kind of comes across differently. That's a little bit of what's ha like. I wonder if they'd be playing the character in the same way. There's so much like in the performance of it, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah.
So like you're getting what one narrator's
Yeah,
take is
thoughts
on
are.
that
Yeah,
character, and then you're getting the other ones. So, but then maybe that works because it's sort of like even more into the point of view because you're in the head of one when you're doing one side, and then how they're reacting to it or how it comes across to them. That's maybe a little bit more realistic for how it actually is with people.
yeah. So that will, when we were on about adaptations last time, that will be
Mm,
interesting to see when you've read the books and seeing how an actor then portrays the character, if they'll do
yeah.
the same things that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like we were saying on our book chat episode with graphic artists, again, it's
yeah,
another
how they.
interpretation. There's like so many layers to it, isn't there? Um,
But this, I
yeah,
like that. Yeah, this is when people are, oh, I don't like that. I like seeing how people take
it's
different
different, isn't
things in
it? You
different
know,
ways.
it might not work for you, but that's okay. There'll probably be
Yeah,
one that really, really does
yeah,
work
really
for
does
you.
tick the boxes.
Yeah. Have you done any of the graphic ones where they've got like
No,
sound effects and stuff going on?
no, but that sounds quite cool.
Do you think that'll be good, or do you think that would be a
Saying that, I
bit?
don't know. Ages ago, I did a tour with some people where they did, I don't think it's the Archers, but that kind of thing where they go and they show you the set where they make things. And
Okay.
there's like bottles and
It's
shoes and
very
stuff lined
different.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see somebody with a pair of shoes going, tuk, 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 tuk. That would be my brain. There's just this little dude
Yeah.
called Stan with like a brush and a
Yeah.
triangle and a bin who's
This is
making
it.
noises.
Yeah. And it's
This poor
always really
dude.
weird in films that it's something so different to what it actually is. Like the
Yes.
sound we associate with that thing is not made by
Yeah.
the thing
Yeah. The
that they're
stampeding
actually
horse?
doing.
No.
No. Um, Yes, there is another benefit to audiobooks other than the fact that you can get on with stuff. That someone mentioned, I thought, yes, that is very true. I need to do that more for the podcast because someone at some point has had to check in with the author on how to pronounce things.
Yes.
So you will get them pronouncing it. But I guess as well, it will depend like an American's going to pronounce things
Yes,
slightly different
differently.
to how, like yeah, it's American audiobook and they're like witches and stuff. So it's a lot of herbs,
Oh,
which
yes.
is like as that's a funny one to listen to
Yes,
as a British
oregano's been
person.
added.
We
That's
like
quite
we
cool.
need that H at the
Yes.
beginning of that
It's
word.
there. Aluminium. There's another
It's
I. Come
fine.
on. Yes.
But it's, it's fine. It's the way that it's just different accents and
I was gonna
things.
say, but that has always been a thing in books, hasn't it? When you get people give like, this is 3 stars because they keep putting an S instead of a Z. I'm like, no,
Yeah, no.
no, it's just,
Don't let's go,
no,
yeah,
let's,
let's not go
yeah,
down that road.
yeah.
Mm,
Just read past it. You'll be fine.
yeah.
You'll get there in the end. Bless them.
Yeah.
But yeah, there
Uh,
was one thing that's sort of on about the sounds. I've just read a book. I don't know if there was an audio book because I've just been reading the books. I love the cover. And it's Seduced by the Werewolves by can't remember. Leona Riley, I think her name is. And
okay.
there's a bit in it where there's a woman who's going jogging past these dudes and they're builders and they're all werewolves. She doesn't know, but they catch her scent and they all just start howling in
Did they
in the
start doing the
garden.
howling?
And I'm just thinking that would be so cool in an audio book there. All of a sudden it just
Yeah.
goes, ow! And I just, yeah. I was like, yeah, if there is an audiobook, I have to go and have a listen just to see if
Yeah.
all of these four brothers just start howling in the background as she's jogging past.
I haven't got to a like a sex scene or anything yet. So I don't know how I'm going to deal with that listening to it.
It's
Because
probably
that,
good you don't drive though, just in case, because if
yeah.
you all seen those things on TikTok where they were like lying on the floor after an accident and it's playing in the
Oh
background.
no. Oh God, that'd be terrible, wouldn't it? It just, yeah.
There was a woman on the plane who was listening to like Five Brothers or Credence or something, and she said that at
Okay.
some point one of the earphones had died, so it was playing in one ear and also through her phone or a Kindle, and it was just playing to the plane. And I
Oh
think that is
God.
fantastic.
Yes.
With Uncle
Wow.
Jake in the background.
It's bad enough when you're reading something like that and you think like
Oh,
someone's looking over your shoulder,
yeah.
but that's just,
Yeah.
you know, yeah. Oh well. No one told her though, so they must have been enjoying it.
Somebody's enjoying it somewhere.
Yeah, that's it. Because people are not slow to tell you if
No,
you're
I was going to
annoying
say,
them on public transport.
you've just made this 9 hour flight so much better. Thank you very much.
Yes, that's it. I mean, just the sheer situation would be enjoyable. It's just like waiting for them to
Well,
find out.
I think is it kids nowadays, as soon as my kids get on any planes, that's it, their earphones are on anyway, so none of the children will
No,
notice.
no one would. Yeah, maybe that was it. Nobody
Yeah,
else noticed because they're all plugged in as well. They're not
yeah.
raw dogging it.
Oh,
No.
it's just a good day for the air hostesses just walking down with their
Yeah.
planes.
Yeah.
I want a cup of coffee. Why is she still down there?
Oh, yeah. I wonder if that's it. I wonder if they're just really, it's like silent discos on planes these days.
Good God. I think I would love that. Just not having to talk to people, just giving them a drink. Oh,
Yeah. And then getting to a nice destination.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Just with a Mai Tai.
Yes. Well, I think that kind of covers it. We've talked a lot. I haven't increased the speed at all.
No.
I've just been enjoying listening. I'm not getting through it very fast yet because I have only been listening to it on the school run. Um, and I must be walking quicker than I used to because that's more like 10 minutes than 15.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah, I need to get a project in the house and get it in to, yeah, that listening while I'm doing the project. But other than that, it might take me a while to get through one book. But
Yeah.
hey, that's kind of goes in with my goals too, not
Yeah. You can
being in a
just
rush.
lengthen it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I do find that occasionally I feel like I've missed something because my attention's been taken, whether that's because
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying
You've
not to be
just
run over or
probably for the
yeah,
best.
just got distracted because I'm walking and I'm like, oh, I've got to go to the shop before I get in and that's odd because I don't tend to
Yeah.
get as distracted when I'm reading. You can't just skip
You
back
can't,
as easily, can
you
you?
can't tend to cross the road with the book in the hand either. So
No, I used to do that when I was a
good.
kid. It was very, very dangerous as a
Mhm.
child. Off you pop to
Yeah.
school, and I'd be
Yeah.
there like
With a,
reading as
oh,
I'm walking
jeez.
along the road.
It's like one of them cartoons. Like, did you ever walk across like a metal beam that somebody's lifted?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I was just
Tom
kept
and Jerry.
going.
Yeah.
All of the
And
things
then it's turned
happening.
and you've stepped off onto something
Yeah.
else.
And I have the temerity to say to my eldest, don't be looking at your
Yeah.
phone while you're walking to school.
TikTok's not worth that,
And her phone
child.
is like this size, and she's not
Oh.
like imagining things in her head at the same time.
Do as we say, not as we do.
That's it. Well, to be fair, it wasn't a long way to my school, but I only had like three roads to cross. It was fine.
Fine. There's no
Mhm.
justification for this, Emma. Don't do it.
No. No.
Now who's kidding themselves, Emma?
Yes. I don't know if I even did it. I probably did it secretly. I don't know. Got the book out at the garden gate and off I went.
How things change. Kids are now rolling the skirts up and shortening the ties. You're hiding books.
Don't. My 8-year-old came out of school yesterday with her skirt rolled up. I was like,
Hmm.
Stop that,
No.
Mrs.
Yeah.
No,
Don't need to
no,
see
no,
it.
no.
Yeah.
Um, right. Okay. Is there anything else for
No, I think
audio
we're
for
done. I
you?
think we're, yeah.
Good,
Read more, listen more.
lovely.
They're all audio books are reading. It's fine. Do it.
It's fine. It's fine. Enjoy the stories in whatever way you like.
Embrace
That's
them.
it.
Yes.
Yes. Right. Then our next episode, we have another guest in, and it will be
Ooh.
Brittney Arena, who will be talking to us about A Dance of Lies on the 29th of April.
Hurrah.
We'll see you
Join
soon.
us.
Bye.